Looking good, MP.
Yeah, I have never been to one. Have you?
I've heard the side of it. It's boring.
Do you think it'd be nice?
What's up, MP?
Outside from Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah. Tuesday.
I like it.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan their vacation. Pick 3 destinations.
Get after it, MP.
Yeah.
You ready to rumble, young blood?
AMP. It's your world. We just live in it.
Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card bag. Arrive early for the fans when they get their sign on the Sixers mascot in blue team. And the exterior will take the next home game, Sixer fans. Everyone in attendance will get their very own 76er hoodie. Add your Sixers swag to your collection. And Sixer fans, be sure to come out for our next home game. Everyone in attendance will receive their very own Franklin calendar. We want your time at the arena to be at the small forward position, at 6'7", number 17, MP.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Boston matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, we've got Caleb Martin. MP out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Sixers pick up 2. And that one's good. James.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
George with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
The shortest 3 in the game, Maxey, solid from that corner.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best we can do against King James, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Davis. His last outing, he had 24 points. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates. I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Davis setting the pick for Reeves. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
MP outside. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go with the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly failing.
Russell passes to Reeves. Russell a screen on Martin. Reeves has a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by MP.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Embiid the screen. MP with it. Picked up by Davis. Stolen by Reeves. Over Martin. And it falls over the rim and in.
You know, Reeves doesn't overload on the mid-range shot, but he's smart enough to take them when they're available.
Pass to Maxey. Back to George. Embiid against Davis. Embiid, no good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Philadelphia leading by 3. In the corner, it's MP. And they double up MP. Maxey kicks to George. Good on the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The Lakers have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Davis setting the pick for James. Shoots it up. And it's Davis missing. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. And Davis sends it back.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
Now here's LeBron. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Down low. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends MP to the free throw line. Austin Reeves picks one up. Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Now here is Davis. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And Connect gets it to go.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Lets the three fly. They get it again. From deep, George. Can't get it to fall. He's missed the second after making his first. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. It seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
He's so quick and graceful at around 270 pounds. James, he's a wrecking ball.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
A nice shot by George.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Lakers trail by 5. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Inside, Drummond dishes to MP. Stolen by Connect. Here's Russell. Oubre pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Grady. He's got 9. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Maxey. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Christie comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Russell. Vincent with it, now recovering. Vincent with it, just 5 on the clock. Over Lowry. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
MP with it. Connect picks him up. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Pass to Davis. To the inside. And it's Connect. That time on the assist by Davis.
Going up strong inside. The rookie Connect doesn't hold back in the painted area.
Here's MP. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Lakers trail by 6. Oubre with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP, no good. LA has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Davis, the pass to Vincent. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Yabusele. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Here's Davis. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers on top. They lead by 8. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. Then there's Christie, and it's Vincent in at the point. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He finished with 47 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The 76ers leading by 5. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Christie. Vanderbilt, a screen on Martin to the paint, the 8-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And that one drops.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
LeBron outside. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Martin kicks to Love. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. George comes in for Martin. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Vincent.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. LeBron outside. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Screen by MP. For 3, Gordon. A rebound by the Lakers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Embiid sets the pick for MP. Up. Yeah, Embiid is a big target.
Hey, get that pass anywhere near the rack. Embiid gonna stuff it.
With the assist.
And here's Russell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Hornets in Charlotte. Vanderbilt, a screen on Maxey. To the middle. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Vanderbilt.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's LeBron missing.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Chicago Bulls.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Oubre is checked in for Gordon. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. Here's Reeves. 14 points from him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Davis dishes to Russell. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 10. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
MP with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Lakers trail by 10. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis setting the pick for Hachimura. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. 76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that.
Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
124 left to play here in the half. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Oubre. And he gets the bucket. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. The Lakers second,
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Yabusele comes in for George. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. Pass to Davis. Hachimura with it. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
MP dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
Lakers trail by 12. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Davis. Hachimura with it. Oh, good with the triple. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Reeves. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Reeves drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And that concludes the first half. 76ers lead by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
42.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And let's move on and see the top. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Embiid. George is out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Martin in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Martin against Reeves. Outside, James. Now Reeves. Clock at 4. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll. Beautiful.
The 76ers leading by 10. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Russell left side. Pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Out to Russell. Reeves with the screen for Russell from outside the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Embiid passes to Maxey. The 3 from George. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Reeves outside. Pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
high above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Here's MP. Rebound the Lakers.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
To the paint. Strong inside. What a move by James.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
MP outside. George with the screen on LeBron. MP finds Maxey. LeBron with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for James. Over to the left wing. Russell with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now just a 3-point 76ers lead. Here's Grady. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
LeBron against George. Outside Russell. Reeves with the screen on Maxey. Russell from long range. He is hauled in by Paul George. The 76ers leading by 5. MP outside. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Outside Martin. Off target with his 3. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The 76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Maxey over to the wing. Embiid wide open. Hits the jumper in space. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Reeves outside. Back to James. The 9-foot shot. Davis in the corner. Launches it. Good D by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Embiid with the screen on Reed. Embiid. My goodness. Joel Embiid. Spectacular.
For this big guy, Joel Embiid is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Russell passes to Reeves. They could use a bucket. That shot, no good. Great D that time for Martin. MP going in strong. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Davis kicks to Russell. Reeves outside. Over Martin. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 8.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The 76ers with a completely new group now. The Lakers also with a sub. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. For the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent subbed in for Russell. Off off the inbound. The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Connect. And it's Christie in at the 2. Here's Grady. The teardrop falls in. Grady's got 36.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Pass to Connect. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
James in the post. He's against Martin. Christie can't make it. The 76ers leading by 23. Outside, George takes a 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Pass to Vincent. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And the 76ers making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that at 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Russell, and he banks in the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Philadelphia's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Connect. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on George.
Entering the league as an older prospect at 23, Dalton Connect is a very skilled offensive player. The question with him, can he add strength to his frame? Time will tell.
That one misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's MP. And it's Russell with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. James, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Philadelphia. They host the Kings after this game. Russell against MP. And they double up MP. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Martin. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Vincent, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Jackson against Russell. And there's the try. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Grady, and MP throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Hachimura. His three-pointers off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
MP sets the screen for George. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Russell gets it to go.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's MP. LeBron with the block. Hachimura against Martin. Hachimura the pass to James. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
From deep, George. The Lakers with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hachimura kicks to Russell. Launches a three. James, no good. 76ers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Russell against MP. George dishes to MP. George with the screen on Russell. Lob pass to George. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George. Something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
LeBron outside to the left wing. Russell against Jackson. Now, here is Russell. Defense right on him. Over Jackson. And it's Russell missing. Philadelphia has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Brady, that shot, no good. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
MP left side. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 44.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big...
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much...
That's what I'm talking about.
Good job, MP. I see. That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
Good luck, MP.
Oh, game time. Game time.
Game time, bring the pain time.